There has been no word on the progress of the talks, which started on Saturday between the army and the rival paramilitary rapid support forces. Fighting could be heard as envoys from Sudan met for talks that international mediators hope will end the conflict. And he says, I stress the need for the immediate, urgent and general ceasefire in Sudan and to have the guarantees for a commitment to it. We should not only be for humanitarian purposes in order to stop the bloodshed in Sudan, but also to preserve the safety and security of civilians. The US-Saudi initiative is the first serious attempt to try and end the fighting that has turned part of Khartoum into war zones and derailed an internationally backed plan to usher in civilian rule after years of unrest and created a humanitarian crisis. Foreign affairs ministers from the Arab League countries held an emergency meeting in Egypt, Cairo.
The top priority of the Arab League now is to find a real solution and to stop the bloodshed, to protect the livelihoods of people in Sudan, especially that this country is relying on the humanitarian aid. The consequences have exacerbated. It's not about to call like the RSF a militia or not. The top priority now for the Arab League is to find a way out of the current situation.
According to the Sudanese Health Ministry, over 500 people have been killed since the conflict started, and over 5,000 others have been wounded.
The fighting needs to stop, and to stop now, before more people die and this conflict explodes into an all-out war that could affect the region for years to come. All parties must put the interests of the Sudanese people first, and that means peace, a return to civilian rule, allowing for the development of the country.
The conflict has created a humanitarian crisis with about 100,000 people forced to flee with little food or water to neighboring countries. Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.